My name is Jude Dickens.
All right.
No, yeah, I've got a sore throat, so I can't speak too clearly, but I'll try my best.
Okay. So my first question is, what does a good friend mean to you?
I think a good friend is somebody who possesses all of the basic traits that you would hope to find in a good person, such as a certain level of kindness, generosity, sense of humor, and absolutely trustworthiness. And I think definitely honesty is an excellent trait to have in a good friend because you want somebody who you can trust to be honest enough to tell you the truth, even if it's going to be something you don't necessarily want to hear. I think a lot of friends, like not bad friends, but more surface level friends, are people who are essentially going to act like yes men towards you out of fear of offending you.
So would you consider trust to be the most important quality when you're
I don't
thinking of a
know if I
potential friend?
can point to one single
Mm-hmm.
quality and call that the most important quality. It's like if I presented you with that car, let's say that Mini in the background, and I asked you, Pablo, what's the single most important component that makes that Mini drive?
Mm-hmm.
There's not an answer to that
Yeah.
question because in order for the Mini to function properly, all of the components need to be collectively working together to a sufficient level.
That makes sense. So usually, how long does it take you to consider someone a good friend?
I mean, of course, it matters how much time you spend with the
Mm-hmm.
person, but of course, I'm not sure. I don't have a set amount of time in my head. I'm not sure anybody does,
That's like
but
just usually.
exactly. I mean, if you spend the entire day with somebody, like whether that's activities or if like, it's like a new housemate, I feel like you can become quite good friends even in just that one
Mm-hmm.
day, like much closer than like other people you know in your class or in your office that you've known for like months but haven't properly spoken to or bonded with.
Yep. So what are your favorite activities to do with your friends?
Favorite activities to do
Yeah.
with my friends? Uh, I would say with the friends I usually hang out with back in Guildford, it's just very like regular activities like going on nights out, going to pubs, restaurants, and nightclubs is usually like the bog standard evening out with my friends. And I don't find it repetitive at all, nor boring. I always find it generally to be a very good time with them because it's about this time you're spending with them and hanging out with them, not necessarily so much about what the activity is. Like, if yeah, I would say that's the answer to my question.
Oh.
I won't put it on.
So where do you usually meet your friends now? Where did you meet them? Most of them.
So, because we're all doing our separate jobs and universities, we most regularly meet on our nights out, which happens like once a week or once every other week. And like the meeting spot, like it'll be at the end of one of our friends' particular road, like
Mm-hmm.
somebody who lives relatively close to everybody else, so we all meet there. If not, then we'll just agree to what pub we're first going to on our group chat, and then we'll meet there at a certain
All
time.
right. Well, thank you, Jude.
You're most welcome.